Hello, hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. Let me just double check everything is working, and then we will begin. I don't know if ads have stopped or not, because Twitch just isn't telling me. So I'm going to assume that ads are over now. But let me see here. Let me just double check. Did I? Okay. All right, all right. I think we may be good. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and we'll just move on over and we'll see. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Yemet, you were first. Welcome in. How's it going? Too much to bear. Hello. Welcome in. Sassy, hello. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Bear, hello again. And Alex, welcome in, Alex. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. Emmers, hello. I forgot to do this. Let's do kangaroo. Oh, yeah, kangaroo. Current stretch goal. Hold on, sorry. Getting my pinned message. There we go. How are you all today? I hope you're having a good one. We have an announcement today, but we'll wait. I have a video that I made. So, it's been a while since the last one. A little bit. So, we have a announcement video soon, but we'll wait. We'll wait till a few, some people trickle in. Alex, have you been? Alex, what game were you playing? I had never heard of it. Hold on. Alex, MacBen. Oh. I had never heard of it before. And Makeda, hi, I'm on my way to bed, but wanted to pop in and say hello. Makeda, thank you for popping in. Good to see you. Samaroast 2. What's up with Samaroast 2? Samaroast is from the makers of Machinarium and Botanacula. But I do not recommend Samaroast 2. Okay, you don't. Not good. Not good. Also, did you finish Outer Wilds? It was so buggy and broken. Great art. Horror. Oh no, that is not fun. That can like ruin a game entirely. That is no good. Machinarium. Am I saying that right? I think I am. I've never heard of Machinarium. Finished the Outer Wilds DLC. Nice. Okay. I really want to play it, and so I have essentially. Oh, I have heard of this. Yes, I do recognize the art. Both pronunciations are correct. Okay, good. I have seen this before. Machinarium. Excuse me. I do like when people say the word machinations, but I don't say that. I don't say that. So I don't feel comfortable with the pronunciation, but I like when people do. I like when people feel confident enough to say that to people. In both the pronunciation and the definition, I guess. They have to be confident in both. I remember it was free with PlayStation Plus at one point, and I was like, I'll give it a try, and it was really good. Maybe I own it then. I feel like there was really only one period of time where I stopped like adding those games to my library. So maybe I do own it. It's possible. But I do want to play Outer Wilds at some point. I just haven't. And that speaking of a game that I've gotten via PlayStation Plus, Outer Wilds, I've owned for years but have never. If you're looking for a brighter theme, Botanacula is fantastic, nature themed. Is it? Are you a nature Dracula or something? Botanacula. I've definitely not seen this. You're like a group of seeds or something. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Okay. I was definitely imagining that you were a vampire of some kind. Like, I don't know. Anything Acula. I can't help but think vampire. As a general rule. But by the way, happy Labor Day to the Americans. Don't think it's Labor Day in Canada. So if you're an American, happy Labor Day. What did you do today? Did you do anything? I did not do anything. I stayed up late editing this video. I did some work today. And here we are. I was going to go run an errand this morning, and then I didn't. Because I was tired. GG, welcome in. How are you? But I do have a video announcement. But again, we'll wait for another, like, 10 minutes, maybe. Gotta head off to bed, but hope you have a great night. Emmers, I hope you have a great night. I get some sleep before work tomorrow. Hope work goes well. Bear no? Wait, what happened? Why the no? It is September. I'm patiently waiting. Oh, okay. I see. I just figured it usually takes people some time to trickle in, so, you know. Enjoying the last few hours of summer. Enjoy. Enjoy. Tomorrow's not a first day with kids, though, right? I'm gonna break my phone. I figured when you said I'm emoji face, I figured, okay, there's probably more coming. No, just a teacher day. Okay. When do the students come in? Johnzo, welcome in. How are you? I don't understand. It's okay. Wednesday. Okay. Well, I'm glad you get a day to, you know, transition into the year. I haven't really looked at anything today. I doubt there was much in the way of gaming news. Alex, are you a Hollow Knight person? Are you going to be picking up Silksong? And we still don't have schedules or enough teachers, but I'm not stressed. I mean, what can you do? I mean, like, there's nothing to do if, you know, like, what could you, like, I don't know. With that one, I wrote out a sentence, put an emote, and then the sentence was gone. We love that. We love that. I said I was gonna wait, but it's so cheap that I might grab it with everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, it's only like $20 or something. Cause yeah, you were playing Hollow Knight just the other week or so. I hope Silksong is good. For you. I don't play. I've never played Hollow Knight. I don't think I will. I feel like Hollow Knight is sort of like the Game of Thrones of gaming. Does that make sense? It'll probably be good. Like, everyone watched Game of Thrones, except for me. Never seen a single episode. I haven't played either. Bear, I find that surprising. Because I feel like every time I say a game, you're like, oh, I played that. It was good. Why haven't you played Hollow Knight? I'll mention a really obscure game, and you're like, oh yeah, I played it. Yeah, I play a lot of stuff. Yeah, I've played multiple hard games now. Hollow Knight is hard. Yeah, I think I would get lost. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in Metroidvanias, and so I feel like I would be sort of like, I don't know. I think I'd have a tough time. Side scrollers are hard for me. Ah, interesting. Oh. We found your Achilles heel. The side scroller. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed. I don't mind a side scroller. I feel like this one just looks very difficult. And I don't know. I'm just not very, like, I'll play some difficult games, but I feel like I'm the type of person that's like, this is difficult, I'm gonna turn it on to easy. There's not an easy, okay, I'm just gonna stop playing. I don't like to, if something's too difficult, I'm like, oh, this isn't fun. Clair Obscure is an exception, I think, because there are some bosses that are really difficult. But Dandrean, welcome in. Are you excited about Silksong? It was my first Metroidvania, and I loved it, but it made me mad, and it was quite difficult. I've watched people play, and yeah, I'm like, the amount of, like precision you need to have, it's tough. And I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I have that dog in me. Alex has that dog in him. Like, I'll play Metroid or Ori or something similar. Yeah, that's fair. Precision is key. Yeah, and it just, I don't know. Yes, super excited for Silksong to finally release. Oh, that's so I'm excited for you. Mr. Soul Creek, welcome in. How are you? Have you been? You always have that dog in you. I don't have the Hollow Knight dog in me. I don't think I have that Hollow Knight dog in me, but I have played all the Castlevanias. Okay, yeah, that's very side scroller. And I mean, well, it's not a Metroidvania. It's a Castlevania. I feel like there are some games that I've wanted to play that are like precision platformers, and I feel like I have played a couple and they are fun, but I think they need to be easy enough. Like, I don't think I would like Celeste. I don't think I would like Celeste. It looks too precision. I like enough precision in my platforming that I can feel good about what I'm doing, but not that much precision where then I feel bad about myself. Who got another set of mythic shards? Amazing. What are you gonna get? And what do you have already? I forget. But those games aren't hard and don't take pinpoint accuracy. The Castlevania is fair. In the meantime, I picked up No Man's Sky again after 6 years away. What have you thought? There's been a lot added. Have you played Grease or Neva? I have not. I own Grease. I've been meaning to play it. I just never have. Neva also seems really cool too. Guess who broke a controller playing Celeste? I bet that was you. Yeah, I don't blame you. From what I have seen, I'm like, this looks difficult. And there have been a few games that I have seen where I'm like, oh, this might be kind of cool. Like, I really like the style of this, but then I'm like, would I actually, like, get through the game? Probably not. I don't know. I have Ramparts, that's right, but I can't decide. I want a character-specific one, but they haven't released one since 2023. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the new Universal heirlooms. I bought I have Mirage's heirloom weapon, and I have his mythic skin. And then I have another set of shards, and I'm just waiting because I don't know what to get. But I agree with you, Mr. Soul Creek. No Man's Sky feels like a much different game today than when it released. 100%. They have added so many mechanics to the game. There are so many different things you can spend time doing. There's fishing now. The ships you can build are wild. It's just, there's so much. I love it. I get lost in, like, Like, I lose hours in playing No Man's Sky. There's part where you had to perfectly platform across 4 frames. I got to the 4th frame and missed a tiny pixel and died, and my controller was dust. I want to just imagine that it was just instantaneous, just missed platform. I really like Wraith's one. It is simple but super cool, but as long as I don't pull a bald skin, I know that I am not worthy yet. It's true. Yeah, I don't play Wraith. I've been playing a lot of Mirage, a little bit of Alter. Lots of Mirage. I've been playing lots of Mirage. As is normal. As is custom. Catalyst is good. I've actually only been playing Wildcard though, so I haven't really branched out of that. So okay, in 5 minutes, we'll give everyone 5 more minutes to get here. And then we'll play the video. I have a new video. An announcement. So in 5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes! Today is also the last day for No Man's Sky drops. Just FYI. The bat is so cool, but why do Legends reverse grip a freaking baseball bat? I don't know. I think I only like it in Wildcard, though. The extra hit you can do. Oh, hello, Wemble. Welcome in. How are you? We know Wemble from YV's stream. How goes it? How you been? Panda for Life, welcome in. We have some other pandas here in our community. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a great old day. Oh yeah, Mr. Soul Creek. I like in Wildcard, I like the like wind up hit you can do with it, but I'm like, it's sad that that's not like a thing in the normal. It would, if you own the heirloom, you're not going to be able to do that, which is sad. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the universal heirlooms, but I like some of the mythic skins, so I'm saving my shards to see if something else comes up. Even though I play Alter, I don't like her mythic skin. Lego, welcome in. How are you? If the wind-up hit would do the Fallout 4 baseball legendary noise, it would be a rap. I have never played Fallout, so I don't know what that is. But I bet that would be legendary. Lego, how are you? Hope you're having a good old day. Hope it's fantastic. Or a start to your day. It's only like almost 9 or something. Lego, we have an announcement today. And in 3 minutes, I've lost track of time. In 3 minutes, we'll play it. So, if you're around. What else, friends? Is there anything else? Anything, Hell Is Us. The first reviews are out. What's it sitting at? An 82? 84? It is a direct hit on a baseball noise, the clonk, and then an audience cheering. Oh no, wait, that would be amazing if there was like audience cheering. That's pretty good. Yeah, it seems like some people say the combat is a little simplistic. I don't know. It's sort of weird. Some people say like they don't like the main character. Some people say they do like the main character. Dark, dense atmosphere, strong immersion, exploration without handholding is satisfying, interesting, challenging puzzles and level design. Impulse healing system rewards aggressive play. Small side missions and NPC interactions add nice story details. Here are some of the cons. Combat is pretty shallow and gets repetitive. Few enemy types. Camera and targeting can be frustrating. Main character story is weak and less engaging. Requires manually noting codes and clues, can be annoying. Performance and quality mode on PS5 and PS5 Pro. PlayStation 5 smooth on performance. Some hiccups when transitioning between major areas. The game ran flawlessly on a Pro. And so there's some nice PS5 haptic stuff, but that's why I play games with the notepad. Yeah, that part doesn't really bother me. I wonder if, like, how simplistic the combat is, and I hope the main character story is good. I really like Elias Tufexis. Again, he's the main character or he's the voice for that. So I'm like kind of tempted to play this. There's no way to know, Daz. There's no way to know. Except in 1 minute, we will play a video. We're going to play a video in 1 minute. You watch K-pop. You did both. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, Hell Is Us. Borderlands comes out soon. Oh, by the way, there was a No Man's Sky update. They fixed a bunch of bugs. And one of the bugs was that when you're trading items, sometimes you just don't get the item, and then the items you traded disappear. So I knew I didn't make that up. I knew I was like, wait a minute, where did this go? I just got this. I'm pretty sure, I think I did this right. Anyway, I feel justified. And also, let me show you this No Man's Sky ship that someone made, and then I'll play the video because it is ridiculous. This is for people who haven't seen the new update of No Man's Sky. You can build ships. Someone built a Nokia. Look at this. It even has the numbers on it. That is incredible. That is ridiculous. Industry, yeah, I know. It should be like it has like infinite shields or something. Amazing. Yeah, that is the creativity that people make. Like, already with like bases, that was like a whole thing. Like people glitch building stuff and whatever. That's like, you know, amazing. But then, like seeing how people like are now doing all these crazy ships and stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's wild. Okay, but video time, everybody. Announcement time. Are you ready? Do you have your popcorn? Do you have all of your things? Are your eyes glued to the screen? I got my coffee. That's all you need. All right. Enjoy.
They are the deadliest creatures on Earth. They can attack without warning. And they've just been unleashed 30,000 feet in the air.
Rick?
So, you know all those security scenarios that we ran? Well, I'm smack in the middle of one that we didn't really think of.
Can anybody hear me?
Let's go!
Blah. What are you doing here? Shh.
Did you guys hear that?
Wanna be friends?
Enough is enough. I've had it with these mother flippin' jets on this mother floppin' plane. Everyone strap in. We're about to open some flappin' windows.
So yeah, thank you.
A whisper lost in the wind.
Mr. Soul Creek,
Light
good
is muted.
good guess. But yeah, that John, so welcome in. How are you? But yeah, that is art. Oh my goodness. Look at that emote. That's amazing. That was most excellent. Thank you. So so yeah, Australia tickets have been purchased. They've technically been purchased for at least 3 weeks now, something like that. Anyway, yes. So the last stream is October 10th. Also, that was YV. For those that don't know, I did the voices for all of the random passengers. YV did the narration and Samuel L. Jackson. But yes, that I have mostly been waiting to announce it because I wanted to have like an announcement video. He probably mentioned it 3 weeks ago and then sat on this. Wait, what do you mean? I mentioned what? And Joss, welcome in. But I'm glad you guys seem to like it. I worked very hard on it. But I did not mention buying the tickets. No. I was like, I'm not going to mention buying the tickets until I have a video out. Because I figured that's like a big thing. I want to have a video for it. So no. I haven't mentioned it. What you guys doing in here? 11 out of 10, bravo. Thank you, Johnso. Now, before we go get dinner, we're not going to have to wait for you to... Oh, I was like, Daz, isn't it like 9? Isn't it like 9 a.m.? Why are you getting dinner? Joss, thank you so much for the 41 months. That is wild. Thank you so much. That is such a long time. Goodness, that is almost 4 years. I was like, Daz, why are you getting dinner at 9 a.m.? But now I get it. We're not going to have to wait for you to make it a video, are we? I get hungry. No, that's fine. I just wanted, I was like, it's a big deal, it's a big deal. Buying the tickets. That is why I've been more anxious. If that isn't, I actually was like, because I've been more anxious about the trip and I've been talking about it more. And part of me was like, I wonder if people will guess that I bought the tickets because I keep talking about the trip and how anxious I am about it. Did you say if you'd be recording it? I didn't. No. I like to be sneaky. I've never seen snakes on a plane though. No, I don't have to. I haven't either. Thai Jinji, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? How was No Man's Sky? I'm dropping you a follow. Friends, I have a raid video for you to get to know me. Enjoy. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your 4th favorite streamer. Yeah, 4th. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, Snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you what, I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this Siesta Fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet? But welcome in, Gingy, and friends. I hope you guys had a great stream. I, Gingy, a veteran and business owner, is all about those FPS vibes. From Hell Let Loose to Escape from Tarkov, they're on a mission to entertain. With monthly giveaways and a focus on mental health, the streamers got heart. Catch them cruising in Assetto Corsa or battling in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a gaming journey you won't want to miss. Thank you so much for the raid. Are you a big No Man's Sky player? I love me some No Man's Sky. But welcome in. Love this. Thank you very much. Had a good stream. Oh, that's so good. How much No Man's Sky have you been playing? Are you like a longtime player, new to the game? Played some about a year ago, and the update brought me back. Oh, so there's like, okay, yeah, they've added a lot since then. That's nice. I've been playing I technically owned the game like at launch. Played for like a month. And then stopped for years. And then it wasn't until like maybe 2-3 years ago that I picked it up again. And then I've just been kind of obsessed with it. Anytime there's an update, we'll stop to play. Smorphosaurus, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. How are you today? We were just talking about, we have sort of a bigger announcement today, which is that, so for the past like year and a half plus, I've been fundraising a trip to Australia so that I can see some of my Australian Twitch friends. And I just purchased the tickets for my trip. So I made like a little announcement video for that. So we were just talking about that and the trip and stuff. But also, friends, if you are, I know what it's like after a stream. So like Gingy, if you're tired, if you're hungry, you need a drink or something, or you need to just not look at a screen, I totally understand if you need to, raid and run or lurk. Same with raiders coming in. Make sure you take care of yourself. We'll be here. We just started 30-ish minutes ago. The game really was missing a way for friends to all fly together. Yes. One of the things I would love to see, and I hope they eventually add this, I would love for there to be like give players on your ship the ability to control guns on it so that you can like someone fly while other people are shooting and stuff. That would be like peak. Just updated my No Man's Sky. Haven't tried the new stuff yet. The new shipbuilding is wild. For example, this was on the subreddit, the No Man's Sky, the game subreddit. But I was like, this is so ridiculous. But someone made a Nokia. So your options are limitless. Seemingly. If you need inspiration, the No Man's Sky subreddit is wild. No Man's Sky had me up till 5 a.m. this morning and started up at 10. Yeah, it does that to me. Too, where like I will get to playing and then I will just be like, I don't know what time it is anymore. It's a lot of fun. I love exploring. Like I love finding like the perfect planet for me. So like I live in Alaska, and so I've been trying to find like a perfect Alaskan planet, and I'll be like, I'll like hop to different ice planets. So like that will keep me playing forever. But also, you guys said congratulations and stuff. Thank you. I'm very excited about the Australia trip. Fairly anxious about it as well, but very, very excited. How they do the numbers? I think there are stickers that are numbers. I think that's how they did that. Wonder if I can make a dino footprint shaped. I wouldn't doubt it. People have made some wild things. Being able to have other crew members on gun turrets would be amazing. Agreed. I would love that so much. Because that way then, like, I don't know, it would be, I don't know, I just think that'd be fun. They could add some new, like, ship combat missions and stuff. So that way it, like, takes advantage of that. It'd be really cool. Played a bit today, but wasn't sure how to start the shipbuilding. You can start it, you can actually go to the space station and you can just buy some basic parts, but you need to go to a planet that has like salvageable, what's it called? Buried salvage or something like that. Salvageable scrap when you're looking at like the planet, and there'll be like gold Wi-Fi symbol things that are like buried in the ground. You find that, and then it gives you like a couple of parts, usually per each one. And then you can trade. So if you don't get the item you want, you can then, when you're at the space station, you can trade for the items that you want. Not nervous at all. Yeah, definitely very much not nervous about my trip. Definitely not anxious. Seen a Frontier cruiser from Star Citizen yesterday. It was crazy how close it looked. I wonder if they posted that on the subreddit. I think I may have seen that. It's wild what people have been able to do. Someone made the Planet Express from Futurama, and I was like, that is amazing. I love that. They made their character look like one of the autophages to kind of look like Bender a little bit. It was great. I hope I don't have to start a new game on No Man's Sky. I don't want to restart. You don't have to for the update. Unless, like, you know, your save's messed up or something. Apparently I hadn't finished the autophage missions either. Oh, interesting. Do you know if you have to finish that before you get those ships? Or can you just do that? Can you just do the space station stuff, the new ship stuff? I know some stuff is locked behind, like finishing the story. I don't think so. I think you can just start building. Okay, nice. Cool. Yeah, I love it. And No Man's Sky is just such a great game, and they keep adding additional content for free, and that's just like, you know, they don't have to do that. But I'm also very excited for those, if you have not heard of Light No Fire. I'm very excited about Light No Fire. That's Hello Games' next game. And I wish we had more information on it. But that's okay. They'll give us information when they're ready. But I am ready. I'm ready for more info. But when that game comes out, we will play that more than likely on launch, because I'm very excited. Even if it's just like kind of more No Man's Sky, I'm here for it. They also keep making it harder for me to run it on my PC. No! Well, there was an update today that supposedly helps with some optimization on some things. So maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. But I'm sure it's getting bigger. I'm sure like the game is getting bigger. Hanana, welcome in. How are you? I don't have the most up-to-date PC, but it's functional. Fair. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I'm playing on my PlayStation. So that's, you know, that's how I'm able to get away with it. Hannah, hope you're having a great day. Did you have today off? Does Canada have the day off? I forget. I did. Nice. Okay. Yeah, because I saw you streamed early today. Okay, you also have Labor Day. I wasn't sure if Labor Day was the same time for both of us. Okay. Nice, Joss. Excellent. Yeah, but like Labor Day. Yeah, that's fair. That's all right. I should say it like that. Labor Day. I'm gonna replay the video. One, because I worked hard on it. Two, because I feel like Hannah would like it, and anyone else who hasn't seen it, I feel like you guys would like it. So, yeah, there's a new video. An announcement. It's an announcement. So, Enjoy.
They are the deadliest creatures on Earth. They can attack without warning. And they've just been unleashed 30,000 feet in the air.
Rick? Rick!
So, you know all those security scenarios that we ran? Well, I'm smack in the middle of one that we didn't really think of.
Can anybody hear me?
Let's go!
Blah. What are you doing in here? Shh.
Did you guys hear that?
Wanna be friends?
Enough is enough. I've had it with these mother flippin' jets on this mother floppin' plane. Everyone strap in. We're about to open some flappin' windows.
I figured this is what it was. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I worked very hard on that. Wonder if I get all the drums? Probably. We'll be going for a bit. Anyway, yeah. So tickets purchased. I technically purchased them like 3 weeks ago, but I just haven't. I only just finished the video last night, so. But I got YV to help me with the narration and Samuel L. Jackson. I did all the other voices. I know they're very good. I know the voices are very good. You had to make the video. Oh, you don't say add voice actor to your resume. I feel like, you know, I don't want to overshadow people, you know? I think that would be my thing. Ah! I will also say, because I was afraid of getting copyright struck, every sound you hear in that, I had to put in there. The original trailer is fully muted. So, like, the airplane sound, the thunder, the whom, you know, like, that's all me. I had to do, it took me a while to do that. I had to pick out music. It's a lot. I listened. Can you play it again? I can. Okay, fine, sure. If you guys want to see my work, don't make me sing. Yeah.
They are the deadliest creatures on Earth. They can attack without warning. And they've just been unleashed 30,000 feet in the air.
Rick? Rick!
So, you know all those security scenarios that we ran? Well, I'm smack in the middle of one that we didn't really think of.
Can anybody hear me?
Let's go!
Blah. What are you doing in here? Shh.
Did you guys hear that?
Wanna be friends?
Enough is enough. I've had it with these mother flippin' jets on this mother floppin' plane. Everyone strap in. We're about to open some flappin' windows.
Also, Yvy's that last scene is so good. He did such a great job with the voice there, and I love it. He did so. I feel like he got so serious. So it was so fun. The delivery isn't it good? Did you? So did I. I don't know if I did good. Cause we hung out Friday. Yeah. No. We hung out a few days ago. And maybe it was my Thursday, his Friday. And we were gonna play a game, but he had forgotten to record that stuff, and he was like, why don't we record it now? And so I got to like sit there and like voice direct him, kind of like we were sitting on a Discord call, and he had the script and everything, and he would like read a line and I'd be like, okay, I want you to say it now, like more like this. And so he did like a bunch of different takes and stuff, and that I feel like that line makes the whole video. When he did it, and then really even before I started editing the video, I was like, all right, like I think this has to be the like punctuation of the video, because it's too good. Like anything that comes after it will just be kind of lackluster. So I was like, it's going to be one. It's not in the trailer originally. I had to grab that scene, but which is funny because I feel like that's the thing I know the most, and it's funny that's not in the trailer. But anyway, maybe it's not in the like original trailer. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they added it later. But anyway, I think that is like, he did such a great job. It's so perfect. It's so good. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw him voicing that, I expected him. Yeah, I know. It's family friendly, all audiences. Yeah, this is at the beginning. But I did watch some clips of. I've never seen the movie. I did watch some clips while I was making this. Definitely not a family friendly movie though. Also, did not know Kenan Thompson was in it. What's up with that? But yeah, he did excellent. He wants to do voice acting, and I really actually think he should. He has a great like normal voice, but he can do voices. I would love for him to be in like a game or something. Or even just do like audiobooks or something. He could do dubbing for sure. Yeah, it was actually like the that last line is so good. But anyway, yeah. So tickets purchased. We're gonna have like a celebration stream. October 10th, which is a Friday, October 10th. We'll have one last celebration stream before I go on my trip. So I don't have anything planned yet for that. But that will also be, I will tell you guys, that will also be the last day for stretch goals and things. Yeah, that is sort of like our deadline now. So we've talked about, after yesterday, there was a bit of a uprising from the K-pop Demon Hunters fans, saying that they really want to do a K-pop Demon Hunters community a bit watch party. I have not seen it. So the plan is, currently our stretch goal is a Lego build stream. I've never owned Lego before, so this would be sort of this would be my first ever Lego set if we reach this goal. The next thing is a 10 episode mini podcast with guests. And then the next thing would be the K-pop Demon Hunters community night or whatever. So for those who are hoping for that, we do have, I mean, we have a month and 10 days, but it's also not a lot of time. So I really don't know how far we're going to get into any more stretch goals. So we'll see. But anyway, Hannah, how has Apex been treating you? I wish I could have. You started stream around the time I was going to bed because I stayed up finishing the video. It's sweaty. Are you playing ranked? I was like exhausted today. That's why I'm like, yeah, let's watch the video again. Because I worked hard. Pubs and ranked. I have still not played anything but wildcard. I should probably play some ranked, but I have not played anything but wildcard. I'm enjoying it. It's very casual, and I'm here for that. How have the amps been? What do you think of amps so far? OP? It's more weighted to placement now, so it's hard to get points. Oh, really? Well, I am a rat, so maybe maybe I'll be okay. Amps are okay, OP, but not that game changing. Okay. Which is the best one, do you think? Infinite bats and ammo. Okay, that makes sense. I could see that. I feel like, yeah, especially ranked, I could see bats being like amazing. Because I feel, at least for me, I feel like in ranked, especially higher up, I like peak and then my health just gets annihilated. So yeah, I think that's probably a good thing. Infinite ammo is great because more room for grenades. Oh yeah, for Fusey, 100%. I could see that. I don't know why everyone has been ganging up on my boy Mirage for some reason. The Apex subreddit is like, Mirage is so annoying. He's too good. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There are lots of Mirages, but we're not like, he's been nerfed? What do you mean? Like, not recently, right? No, oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, what? Did I miss something? I was like, I haven't checked the subreddit. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's not as strong. He was so strong during the support season, but since then he's not. And like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much that can like counter him now. Like, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. At least he has great voice lines. That's really, that's the thing that keeps me playing him is I have fun. And a good bamboozle makes me feel good, but I would like to play some ranked and maybe play as Caustic just to see how that goes. But I feel like everyone might be playing Caustic. Caustic and Bangalore maybe. But we'll see. I'm still not good with the RE45. Watson, is she everywhere? Yeah, Ash is still, like, with the dash. Excuse me. With the dash, it's just that she's always going to be fairly popular, I think. I feel like there's a bit more variety. That's at least good. It seemed like the past few couple seasons maybe, it's been pretty much the same. They've been very scared about nerfing Ash too much. But I don't know. I kind of wondering, because you know they've been talking about like Apex 2.0. I wonder if they would give everyone a dash or like everyone some kind of movement ability. Just to make it like, I don't know. It just seems so unfair. That's what I've been enjoying Wildcard with the being able to have Barrage with the dash. It's very fun. It's very fun, especially if I need an escape. Alt and then I dash away. It's wonderful. What do you think? Is there anything else, friends? Before we're gonna have to run ads here soon. And then we'll get into some No Man's Sky. But I'm trying to remember, is there anything else? Any other news going on? I keep forgetting Borderlands 4 releases when? Borderlands 4 release date. September 12th. Yeah, that is next week. Wow. Hell Is Us releases this week. Borderlands 4 next week. I love Borderlands. I didn't finish Borderlands 3, and so I've been a bit on the fence about Borderlands 4. Like, should I pre-order it? If I pre-order it, which one? I don't think I did either. Yeah, I didn't like 3 as much. 4 looks good. I've watched a lot of like their announcement stuff and about 4, and 4 does look great. But part of me is like, do I wait for reviews? I love them. I hope I can run Borderlands 4 on my PC. I hope so too. Is that the same day as Silksong? When is Silksong? Is Silksong this week? Wasn't a fan of 3. Yeah. 3, to me, I felt like the humor was, it didn't like progress from 2. And so it felt like watching a Silksong is the 4th. Okay. Oh, so Hell Is Us. Way to go, Hell Is Us, for sticking with your release date. I do have a PS5, but I literally can't stand PS5 controllers. Too big for my tiny hands. Oh no. I love the PS5 controller, except for the fact that mine keeps drifting. But tomorrow I'm going to be sending my controller to try to get it fixed. But yeah, 3, I think the humor did not advance at all from 2, which made it feel very dated. I liked some of the quality of life things in 3 and like some of the movement, but I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy 3. They've said they're trying to make this one feel more like 2, which I think is a good call. And a lot of their previews, I felt like the humor was like not as like early 2000s humor, which was good. It felt more subtle in some of it. I'm sure there's still going to be plenty of humor. I'm sure there's still going to be like annoying claptrap stuff, but like I feel like it looks better to me. So I'm like, do I trust you? 2 was peak. 2 was excellent. I have gone back and played 2 even after 3 has released. I did prefer the loot mechanics in Borderlands 3. Really? For multi... Oh, yes, that's true. I hate fighting for loot. I think they said that's returning. Like they said they're gonna like it's gonna be a mix between 2 and 3, but I think they also said that there's going to be less like legendary weapons in this one to kind of match 2, which I agree. 3 had way too many legendary weapons. Where like it was almost like, oh, another legendary. Like toss. Whereas like 2, it felt like when you got a legendary weapon, it was like, oh, this one's actually special. And that's what they said they're trying to do, is like when you get a legendary weapon, they're going like that weapon is going to stand out from how it functions or how it like maybe the bullets do something weird or there's something different about the gun or whatever, but it's actually going to be something unique, which is great. Gingy, all right, man, I'm gonna lurk, gonna go to the store and then stare at a wall. That's totally great. Thank you so much for the raid. I dropped you a follow, so I will make sure to hopefully check out one of your streams soon. But thank you for the raid and thank you for the follow. Hope you have a great day. But yeah, 3, there were like, it was like you walk 10 feet and you have found another legendary weapon, but it's just like maybe the damage was just a little bit higher or something. Love to see you. Yeah, it'd be great. Well, I hope you have a great day. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think they're keeping some of that quality of life stuff, like sharing loot, how loot was distributed and stuff. I love that emote. But I hope they also, like, I hope the writing is a lot better. I'm curious about the villains. I hope the villains that they've shown are like good villains. I did not like Tyrone and I forget. The pre-sequel wasn't great. Yeah, pre-sequel wasn't that great either. I played that a bit, but I didn't finish it. Wait, who's your girl, Bear? Actually like the pre-sequel. I like some of the combat stuff was fine. I didn't like the oxygen management. That kind of anti-gravity was fun. But I just didn't like I didn't like managing my oxygen. Oh, Lilith. That's fair. Yeah, I think that would make sense. I wonder, okay, by the way, I am going to place bets now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think yeah. I'm going to place bets now that there is a joke about the Borderlands movie and it being bad. I feel like maybe Claptrap will say it, but he'll do a meta joke reference on the Borderlands movie being bad. I don't know what he'll say, but I am convinced that that will be a joke. I call it now. Clip this so that way when it happens you can be like, haha, Jen was right. I never saw the movie, but it looked bad to me, so it didn't waste my time. Yeah, I didn't either. Apparently it was terrible. That's probably a good call. Something about how he hopes they never make a movie or something. Yeah, maybe he'll say like, maybe it'll be like something, maybe he goes on a little side mission or something and he comments on like how good this is, they could make a movie about it, or like, and then maybe he says about it being mediocre. Maybe they won't say it's bad, maybe he'll say it's mediocre, because apparently I forget the guy's name, but the guy who's like the head of Gearbox, like, he is like an unapologetic fanboy of Borderlands to a fault. So like he disagrees with all critics that the movie is bad, which is ridiculous. And so anyway, I feel like maybe he wouldn't want that joke saying that's bad, but maybe they could get away by saying it was like mediocre or something like that. I don't know. I forget what that guy's. Does he have an R in his name? Just Randy Pitchford. There you go. Randy Pitchford. He like loves Borderlands and like disagrees with any criticism about any of the games or the movie. So I feel like he would be like, you can't put a joke in there saying that it's a bad movie. But maybe they would get away with, he'd be like, we could make a mediocre movie about this or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tempted. Are you guys going to buy it? Hannah, are you buying it? Bear, Smurf, are you guys buying Borderlands 4? I'm like on the fence. I don't know if I should wait. I've played all of them. Well, except for like Tiny Tina's. I will probably get it at some point. When I can afford it. Fair, yeah. Fair. I just don't know. I am also, when I play it, I was actually thinking about this. When I play Borderlands, I do every side mission, just about. Like, I always do side missions before progressing the story. I will, with Borderlands 2, I, like, would grind for a weapon. Like, the infinity pistol. I would, like, fight the same boss for, like, hours trying to get the right one. And I'm like, would that be good stream content? I don't think so. I don't know if that would be great. So I don't know if I were to stream it, I don't know, like, if that would be enjoyable. I like to do as much side stuff as possible before the main quest for loot and experience. Yeah, me too. I watched a little bit of a couple of friends play it, and I was like surprised because they played no side quests. They beat, at least I only saw them play 1 and 2. I know they did 3 as well, but I know for sure for 1 and 2 they didn't do any side quests. And I was like, what? Some of the side quests are the best things in the game. They didn't do any of the DLCs, and I was like, Tiny Tina's is, like, the Tiny Tina DLC in 2 is, like, fantastic. It's, like, arguably almost better than the main game. Side quests can have some of the most amusing content. Yeah, exactly. So that's how I was like, what? But anyway, so yeah, I'm like we got to do all the, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if I would be a good streamer for it. So I might not. I might still get it. I might not stream it though, but anyway. We'll see. We shall see. What else though? I want to stream it, but then I'm like, I'm family friendly, so I am too, but I don't like I'll play games that are not family friendly. I just keep my chat and me family friendly. But we've played some intense games. Disco Elysium is one of my favorite games, and it's probably one of the most tense, like most non-family friendly that we've played. Even though, like, content-wise it doesn't show very much, but it's just like the topics are really heavy, you know. But yeah. But I know there are plenty of family-friendly streamers who also keep their, like, games family-friendly, but I've made the choice to be kind of like, we just won't, like, if a game has something, we just won't, like, focus on it, and we'll just kind of move on. But that's me. I'm trying to think, are there any other, like, the thing is now, so now now that we have a date for the trip, or at least a last date for, like, the last stream, I sort of am like, I've been thinking about how to fill in the next month in 10 days. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, friends, it looks like it is time to run ads. So, let's go ahead and stand up, stretch, do your thing, go to the bathroom, get a drink, etc., etc. We will be back here in like 3 minutes. We'll run ads, and then we'll come back and we'll play some. We'll get into some No Man's Sky. But yeah, go do your thing. We'll be back. I'll probably, when we come back, I might play the little announcement video again, just for funsies. And yeah, so I will be back here in just a few minutes. BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. Apologies for the delay, but I hope you had a good break. Hope you got a snack. Sassy, I hope you have a wonderful day. Good night. I hope work tomorrow goes well. Hope you have a wonderful one. While I was gone, I posted the video on my Instagram. I need to post on TikTok as well, but need to make sure I keep that updated. But welcome back, everybody. We're going to... I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm not positive yet. We were, like, hopping around a little bit. I think we have to go back to our... I think we need to go back to... Hello? I don't know what's wrong with that door. To our settlement, at least. Yeah! We love the Gex. Love the Gex. Where's my settlement? Oh, it actually... I didn't know it shows, like, the stats there. Also, we're still not back to, we're still not connected to the Discovery services. Weird. Oh. For graphical errors. It's a lot of debt. It is. Hasn't been around very long. We've only been able to do, like, 2 buildings at this point. Or we're on the 2nd building, so, yeah, it has a ton of debt. This is, this was the settlement I started at the last update, but we only streamed it once. Just because I was like, oh, right. I forget settlement stuff takes, like, an hour for each thing. So I was like, this isn't going to be very fun for stream. So I didn't really play as much of the last update. I got the autophage settlement, tried to start it up, and then I was like, all right, well, that's going to be it for now. But now we're working on it. And also, yeah, Discovery Services. What do you mean this is the first time I've been here? I literally have a settlement here. A stranger named Citizen Lacuti asked to do business with the overseer. They present a gift of a handful of cogs with no strings attached. Okay. No strings attached? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Suspicious. Suspicious. Also, last time I checked, how close are we? Yeah, maybe the next time there will be a sentinel attack. What do we have here? Okay. Let's get that going. This is looking pretty good so far. Excuse me. Sus, yeah. The fact that you say no strings attached makes me feel like there are strings attached. Don't know. Don't know about this. It's come together, though. Also, I wish... What do you mean? There was some way before to try to trick it into connecting to the online discoveries, and I can't remember how to do that. I feel like it was by going to the anomaly. You could, like... I can't remember. But it seems weird that... Yeah, because... Also, wait a minute. That's definitely not true. Discovered 10 years ago? That's 100% not true, because one, we found this system earlier this year, and also I've been on it in the past few days, so even if there was an issue, that's strange. Who knows? Currently, I'm still using... Oh, one of the things they did fix, which makes me happy, because I did notice it, was that occasionally NPCs would just be floating. And I didn't know if I had just done something wrong. But no, it looks like they were just floating. So, I don't actually know. I don't actually see any of my NPCs currently. But... Anyway. Oh, you know what? I can get rid of this now. This was only here before, because we had a glitch where, actually, I'm not sure if it was a glitch. Now that I think about it. Anyway, we didn't have this building. And so I couldn't teleport anywhere. But now we have a teleporter here. I'm gonna try to find... What do you have equipped that allows you to fly forward quickly? None of my jetpack upgrades seem to change forward speed. Well, two things. I have something called like the jet booster jump pack or something. Hold on. This isn't... Oops, this isn't the place I thought it was. So I have... Hold on. Rocket boots? I have something called rocket boots, where if you jump, like... Now it's not doing it. There you go. If it, like... If you kind of, like, do a double jump... Or is it a bonus because you're jet? That would be amazing. It does, like, a forward jump, but... This is a terrible place to do this. And Magical, welcome in. How are you? If you... hold on, let me take care of this. If you punch and then jump, you do sort of like a jump lunge, and you can travel horizontally faster. So it'll look like this, where you do kind of like a punch pose, like a Superman pose while you're flying. This is a terrible place for this because this is like all hilly. But I will punch first and then I'll jump. And you can then hold the jetpack, and you'll kind of traverse horizontally faster. Doing right, how are you? I'm doing good. I have an announcement video. But yeah, you should see your character kind of do this like this punch across, and that's how you know you've done it right. I fell into a cave. Some guides will say like to jump and melee at the right time, or the same time, but for me to do it consistently, it's punch first and then jump, and you'll kind of be able to do that anyway. Yeah, let's play the video again. Apologies for people who are tired of it, but oh, got it, that worked. Excellent. I'm glad. I'm sure some of you are tired of it already, but what can you do? My parents wanted to play Scrabble after dinner, so I just got home. Aw, I hope it went well. Did you win? While you tell us.
They are the deadliest creatures on Earth. They can attack without warning. And they've just been unleashed 30,000 feet in the air.
Rick? Rick!
So, you know all those security scenarios that we ran? Well, I'm smack in the middle of one that we didn't really think of.
Can anybody hear me?
Let's go!
Blah. What are you doing in here?
Shh. Did you guys hear that?
Wanna be friends?
Enough is enough. I've had it with these mother flippin' jets on this mother floppin' plane. Everyone strap in. We're about to open some flappin' windows.
And welcome back. 1 second, let me reply to something. I post the video on my Instagram, and YV commented, and so I'm gonna reply to that real fast. Let's see. But yes. I am going to Australia. we've got sort of the last day for we're gonna do one final hurrah before the trip. So that's October 10th, Friday, October 10th. But yeah, also YV, if you can't tell, YV recorded lines for me, and he did incredible. But yeah, that is Snakes on a Plane, in fact. I've never seen it, but I had this idea for for it, and I was like, you know, snakes on a plane, jets on a plane. It works. It just works. Oh, you didn't win? Aw. But I'm glad you like it. Again, YV, I think he absolutely, he crushed the video. Like, when I was, editing it, I mean, I was there when he was recording the lines, and I was already like, oh, he's doing, a fantastic job. But then when I got him to do, the last line in particular, I was like, oh, this is actually fantastic. And then when I edited the video together, I did it out of order. Actually, I started working from the start, and then I was like, I'm very curious to see what the last line sounds like. Where's the space station? Is there not a space station here? Where are we? Oh, there might not be. Huh. Okay, well, I guess let's build a base here. Anyway, I did it out of order, and I did the last line, and I was like, oh, this is actually so good. This is fantastic. I love this. I love this so much. So yeah, big shout out. Big shout out to YV1. If you don't know him, you should. He's fantastic. Australian streamer. Plays a lot of classic PlayStation games. I think he's playing Ratchet and Clank tonight. Plays like Crash, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Astrobot, that kind of stuff, and is wonderful. So please go drop him a follow. I'll be hanging out with him quite a lot in Australia. And yeah, give him a show him some love. If you pop into his stream, make sure you tell him that you loved his voice in this video. Where do I want to build a thing? YV did an amazing job with it. Thank you. He did fantastic. I was so impressed. It was very fun also to to voice direct him a bit too. He was very willing to like try stuff. It was great. I had such a blast. Also, we're not listening to music apparently for some reason. I can't really see. I would like to find. I think I need to wait for the storm to finish. I would like to build someplace with near some trees, but I can't like. I can't because I can't see where I can't see the ground. I want it like a good place where there's some trees and you can see the mountains and stuff. But anyway, please, yeah, make sure you show him some love. He did a fantastic job. Okay, I need the storm to finish. Also, while we're waiting for the storm to finish, a side note for people who want more jetpack stuff, if you can unlock, if you're further enough into the game where you can unlock the nutrient ingester, I highly recommend also making perpetual cakes. It is a food item recipe. When you put perpetual cakes into the nutrient ingester, it will give you plus 329% jetpack tanks, which means you can fly a lot longer. And I highly recommend. Make a whole bunch, and they'll last. Right now, mine are going to last me 13 more hours of gameplay. And I have even more cakes, and then I'll have to make a ton more. But anyway, I also I saved just the like I should post that just to my story. But I saved just the like his line, just his line as like a separate video. I need to send that to him. But I should also post it just to my story or something. But let's have this storm go away so I can find a good place. Please. I do kind of want the non-cozy version of YB doing Samuel L. Jackson. I'm sure he'll do it if you ask him on stream. I'm sure he'll do it. It honestly, it's surprising how well it looks. Like how much it matches the mouth even, though. I was like, not intending that. I thought it was just gonna be kind of a funny line read. But it actually looks like kind of dead on. Like you almost can't tell that it's, I mean, obviously you can tell it's not Samuel L. Jackson, but it's almost like he doesn't, like the mouth flaps don't look like he's saying much else different. So I don't know. Maybe it's because it's just like it's close enough. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure if you ask him on his stream, I'm sure he'll say it. There is there are some funny like clips from it that I don't know if we saved any of the outtakes, but there are some funny like there were some funny like takes that he did. I don't think he, maybe he saved it. He might have saved it. Okay, where do I want to build? I would like there to be some trees, so like too high doesn't seem to be the option. Well, actually, this isn't too bad, and it's pretty flat-ish. If I can find a place where I can also see some mountains. Maybe like, maybe here-ish. We build kind of on the edge here. Look, robot guys. I'm surprised you haven't watched Snakes on a Plane as part of your disaster prep. I have never seen Snakes on a Plane. I watched some clips. I don't know if I will. It doesn't seem like a great movie. No offense to anybody involved. But if you were involved with Snakes on a Plane, I apologize. Oh, no, it's a terrible movie, but it's hilarious. We both were like, as we were recording, he was like, I've never seen Snakes on a Plane. I was like, neither have I. But I watched some clips while I was like making this. And I was like, oh, okay, this is bad. I see. I see now. Oh, I was gonna mention this earlier. Have you guys heard about that new War of the Worlds movie? I was gonna check this. We are in range of something. Ooh, we're in range of two things. No power, but power would have been the better option, but okay. I would like to make something sorta small. Maybe something that like hangs off the side of the something that hangs off the side of the mountain. I'm also going to build two up, I think. Those are my guilty pleasure movies, mostly the terrible shark ones, but I love the others like that too. They pretend to be horror, but they are the best comedies. Well, maybe you would like the War of the Worlds movie. Apparently, though, it is, like, so bad. I have heard it is just, like, it doesn't have any, I've actually heard it's not even like bad funny, like it's just bad, but it has Ice Cube, I think, and apparently is just a Amazon ad essentially. Is that the third? I think so. I think it is. Uh-oh. Do I have glass? I think I need to... No, I do. Okay, I have enough. Maybe I want...
Thermal protection falling.
do I want? Where do I want you to be? I don't know that I would enjoy that. I like the ones that are funny because they're bad. Not just bad. Yeah, I've heard this one is just bad. And that it's just like... It's just... yeah, I've just heard it's a terrible adaptation. It's not worth it.
This swarthy, bearded man
Minister
before you
Lathan,
will
welcome
soon
in.
be
How are
your
you?
Fourth favorite streamer.
I'm actually thinking I take it back. If we do something like this. How are you? How's it going? Are you a big No Man's Sky player, fan, etc., etc.? Again, I'm trying to make this. I don't want to make this too big. I think if we make it is this gonna be too small? Make it L-shaped. Name not found. Thank you so much for the $40. Getting us to our Lego build stream. Amazing. That is incredible. Playing it on Switch too. Have you played very much of it? Like, is it your first time playing it, or but thank you so much. Thank you, 404, for getting us to our next stretch goal, the Lego build stream. Incredible. Playing out the Artemis story arc. Excellent. I hope you're enjoying it. That's a good one. How many hours do you have in the game total? That is amazing. That gets us to one. I have never owned a Lego set before, so I will own my first Lego set, which is incredible. But we will plan. We're gonna do a Lego. We'll build a Lego set, and Sassy sent me a Psyduck to build out of like other blocks. So we'll do both of those. We'll do ourselves a Lego stream. That is amazing. So thank you very much. Tennis. Okay, so very new. Well, if you have any questions, please let me know. We have a bunch of people who've played the game around here. So thank you very much. While we're here, we've got to do something. 404. We have to do something to celebrate, but I also need to update the thing now. I need to update our next stretch goal, which is going to be the 10 episode podcast where I have some streamer friends on. 10 episode podcast. That one is only 100. And let me update the but thank you so much. That is incredible. Now, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. That should refresh. Excellent. Okay, and then I'll have to update the exclamation point whatever. The goals thing, because the goals because people rioted yesterday. So the next goal after the podcast is that we're gonna do a K-pop Demon Hunters community night, I guess. A lot of people really like K-pop Demon Hunters. I have not seen it, but I keep hearing much about it. What was supposed to be the goal? Like that comes after the podcast? Like what is it replacing? Or like what is coming before that? Is that what you mean? The stand-up. The 5 minutes of stand-up. That can still happen, but before the riot. I mean, I doubt we'll get beyond the K-pop Demon Hunters stretch goal. But that will still be after that. But I just, everyone really wanted that. So I was like, okay, we can move that forward. I wanted to see the Jet After Dark comedy special. That'll be, we will, that'll still be an option, but I kind of doubt we'll get beyond that. I really doubt we'll get beyond K-pop Demon Hunters as a goal, but we'll see. That we'll see. But for those that don't know, maybe even 404, you may not know this. And we'll get back to the game, don't worry. But being generous here has its dangers. Contributing towards our Australia goal has some dangers involved. You see, sometimes when people give,
Suddenly,
donate,
things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
oh no.
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? 404! User not found. Thank you so much for the generosity and the kindness. Look at the big gifter coming towards us. Beams shooting out from the ground. You're so kind. You didn't need to do this, but because of you, I'm gonna get my first Lego set. It's gonna be incredible. Magical is carrying us with the frog. Thank you so much. And it didn't work. Magical, I'm so sorry. I can hear the music. You guys can't. I can hear it. We're gonna have to take that from the top. We're gonna have to try that again. It's great music. It's a great song. I wonder why. It's been working so well.
Ribbit.
Get out of here. Get out of here. We're not ready for you yet. We're not ready for you yet. Give it a sec. I'm gonna let's go here. We're gonna click on this. See, it works. Theoretically. It theoretically works. Okay. From the top. From the top. Like I said, when somebody is generous, sometimes
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no? Get your frogs ready?
You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? 404! Thank you so much for the $40. You got us to our Lego goal. Very excited. I'm so excited to own my first Lego set, and we'll build it on stream. It's going to be a fun, chill time. Listen to music, relax, but look at the generosity, the kindness, the excitement shooting up from the ground. Oh, you saved me. You saved me, and it worked. We had the big gifter, now we have the big frogs. They're dancing, they're spinning, they're excited. They want the Lego. They yearn for the Lego. Thank you so much. So many frogs. Look at all these frogs. Amazing. So many frogs, and they're excited for the generosity. It's because of you that I don't get hit by a laser.
Ribbit.
Get out of here. Get out of here. But again, thank you so much. Thank you for 404, whoever you are. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. We are, again, besides what I'm paying to, like, buy the Lego, it is going to go to my Australia trip. It'll go to, you know, fun things, seeing my friends, trying good food, and I'm excited. Again, I haven't been out of the state of Alaska in about 13 years. Not even on a plane. I have not been out of the state of Alaska in 13 years. So, very excited for this trip. It'll feel very weird to, like, be traveling and seeing stuff. I am Lathan. I am in Alaska. Yeah, I've lived here for 14 years now. Oh, you're in Fairbanks? Oh, that's very funny. I'm in Anchorage. Very cool. Yeah, I live in Anchorage. Lived here for 14 years. I guess, I mean, I pretty much then haven't left in 14 because I drove here and then I left a week later for a friend's wedding. And then I came back, then I haven't left since. So not only traveling, like, you know, not just traveling out of state, but flying across the world to see my friends. It means a lot that you guys have contributed towards the trip and, you know, for, you know, the friendship and the fun and all of that. I'm very excited. I will probably cry repeatedly on the trip just out of pure joy. So you're going to have such an incredible time. I'm so excited for you. I'm glad Daz's bullying worked. So technically I had actually purchased the tickets like 3 weeks ago. I just haven't said anything because I wanted to make a video to announce it. I've just been trying to not say anything. That's part of the reason why I've been so anxious about the trip and why I've talked about it so much. I've actually been like, I wonder if people are going to pick up with the fact that I bought a ticket because I, like, keep talking about the trip. But that's part of the reason why I've been so anxious is the, like, the thinking of, like, oh gosh, like, you know, the logistics of the trip, the you know, the ins and outs of my anxiety and all of that, you know. But while we're here, I am curious. If I looked at, so I'm thinking, because I love Animal Crossing. I'm kind of curious, how much are some of the Animal Crossing Lego? And who has the best deals? And which one do I want, you know? October will be here before you know it. I hope your anxiety about the trip eases soon. I know, that is the thing. It's really, I mean, it's over a month away, but I feel like this next month is going to fly by. I have already started, like, picking up, like, little things for the trip. Actually, I already have my luggage out. I have not put anything in it, but I already have it, like, I got it out of my little storage closet, and have it, like, there. But I've been like slowly just kind of buying some stuff to like get ready for the trip and saying like, okay, what do I need? What am I bringing? All that kind of stuff. But yeah, yeah, there's plenty to do, plenty to still get ready. But yeah, yeah, there is a lot to do. I need to I think I need to really sit down and like come up with these are the things left, and then like start checking them off. But like, I don't know. Now, I'm looking at this. What do I want? What Animal Crossing Lego set would I want? The Dodo Airlines is on sale. And I get to build a plane, which would be dope. I'm kind of thinking either I feel like I really like Captain from Animal Crossing, he's the little turtley guy. He's technically a Kappa, is that what it's called? But I feel like that build is not very impressive. I feel like it's kind of meh. Dodo Airlines, though. You get a building. You get an airplane. And you get Tangy as well. What else do we got? What else would I want? I mean, obviously the plaza is like super nice, but it's way more expensive. I wish I could see a 3. I want to see all around. The museum looks cool. Actually, I do like that it comes with like a dinosaur. That's amazing. Is that new? It must be new. Maybe. Because I don't remember seeing that before. I wish they don't have Brewster's Cafe, right? Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. They should. Brewster's would be amazing. Yeah, they don't. They should. I'll think about this, but I'll probably order it today. Because I might have to get it shipped to me. Anyway. But thank you guys again incredible. But yeah, I am very excited about the trip. I am, you know, like as anxious as I get sometimes. I am very excited about it. It'll be a good time. Maybe I should do. See, I do like how this looks in the, like when it's not storming. Let's but that's exciting. I'm gonna have my first Lego set. We get to do an official Lego build stream. We've done like crafting streams before where I've like painted minis or you know, stuff like that. But doing a Lego set will be dope. I'm back. What I miss? Well, one, we reached our Lego goal. So I will be doing a Lego stream soon. I need to order the Legos. So that is amazing. But welcome back, Bear. Mini painting is a hobby I've really wanted to get into. I love mini painting. It's so fun. It's very relaxing. Yes, we reached that. So our next goal is the 10 episode podcast, which if we reach that goal, the plan is to try to record them before I go on my trip, and I will release them probably on my YouTube channel before I'll have them scheduled so that way while I'm gone you guys can at least get some kind of content. What are you building on your cliff? I'm building just a little home. Just a little cozy home. I realized that there is no space station here. And so I figured, well, I'm going to need to build like some kind of like teleporter anyway. Why not build something nice, you know? Why not build something nice for me? You know? Let's there's the wall that has like this. Yeah. I feel like this is what I want. Something kind of like not too large of a place to decorate, but so what's the deadline for the podcast so you have enough time to record? I was actually just thinking about that as I said as I was like saying that I would have the videos done before. I was like, right. That means I'm gonna have to likely. I mean, I don't think they would take much editing. It would probably be fairly like unedited conversations would be the general goal. I mean, ideally at least like by half of the month, I would imagine. So that way I have like 3 weeks to like get guests, record, and then like I probably won't edit it very much. It's not like a high production podcast, right? So it'll more or less be like, you know, just a fun little thing. So So 50. Yeah, I would imagine probably that would be the best thing. I would if we get it afterwards, what will happen, like even if it's later, I'll try to record as many as possible and use those. And then if I don't get done, I'll just release those when I come back, or something like that. So not a big deal. It's no stress. But yeah, I think that'll be the idea. I made it less, it's not as, the goal isn't as high as some of the other ones. So hopefully that means we reach it sooner than later, and then the next thing will be K-pop Demon Hunters, after that. And then after that, if somehow we get past that, the comedy, I'll do a 5-minute stand-up comedy routine, and we can have maybe like a smaller goal that's like, I'll do then another 5 minutes of the After Dark special routine. The glass floor freaked me out for a second. Oh no, I love it because like it lets you see under the ground, but I could see that. I could see why. I like to, I don't know, make it look like it has depth, like it isn't just like floating here. Sometimes if a thing isn't snapping, this is a pro tip. Sometimes you have to like figure out how to get it to, and there we go. Because I put the floor there, it's now like snapping to that, and so there we go. I might have to do that again here. Because sometimes it does not like to snap. Let's just do that. And these usually snap to each other, though, pretty easily. There we go. And looks like we need a floor over there. And then I'll delete these floors after. After it's done. Also, apologies, ads are playing. Okay, let me delete these extra things here. Luckily, people don't really see this part. Though that doesn't look great, but whatever. Maybe I can block it. I just like that it looks like it has some sort of, structure. Oh no, jet comedy. Yeah, I've talked about doing a stand-up routine for a bit. I think it might be very funny to do. It's cool looking. It's just hard to tell. There was glass there. I thought you were about to plummet. Yeah. I think they've made. Oh right, I forgot this was here. La 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 la. Okay, we gotta get rid of this. I forgot the flooring was there. You need to scoot it back. Okay. So it should just go across like here. There we go. And we can block this out. So we still have our window. Noise. You're the only reason why I chuckle at dry comedy now. Really? Has my humor infiltrated you, I guess? Has it made it funnier now? I love dry humor so much. But yeah, the plan is to do like a 5-minute routine. And then last time we talked about it, we said something like, I could do an extra one that is a little bit like darker in humor. And so I think the plan would be I'd have like one goal for the 5 minutes and then a smaller goal that's like I'll prepare an extra set that's just like a little bit drier. Just to see, you know, just to see what it's like. And actually, let's move these here. There we go. I think that's what we want. I think so. It's more like a chuckle and then I shake my head. That's fair. That's, you know, that's really all I ask. It's really all I ask of you guys. But. And I would imagine that would probably be as, like. That's probably. I think. I mean, it seems like people really want K-pop Demon Hunters. So, like, I feel like we'll reach that goal. And then I don't expect we'll reach... I don't think we'll reach the stand-up goal, which is fine. But, so I'm not planning anything for that yet. I'm not planning any jokes until then. But I am curious. I wonder how it'll turn out. You probably would have liked World Oddities Expo. There was a ton of art, and a lot of it used dark humor. I probably would get a chuckle out of it for sure. Okay. So we have a nice little spot here. There is also apparently a deep level mineral deposit and some gas somewhere. Looks like it's over in this direction. That actually is not too bad. We could try to... I wish there was a hot spot. That'd be better. What is that? Is that just water? Why does it look like rounded? I'm curious what these other... Curious what this is. Oh, good. Right as I leave. Alright. Where are you? So this little meter thing, this is for like building farms and stuff. This is like how you would find a mineral. Huh? Dioxide. That's not too bad. We actually need that for like wintry things. For our like cold hazard protection. I need more chromatic metal. Hold on. Where is our copper? Copper. All right. Is that what Alaska is like in the winter? Kind of. It really do be like this sometimes. Just you walk outside, blizzard detected. Which, you know, what can you do? But I don't mind it. Let me put a little marker here. That is the epicenter. Also, let me go scan. The last creature is here. So I could make a little farm there. And I could, like, kind of connect all this together. Let's, put a little railing there. Okay. What do I want to build here? Let's put a nice little rug on the ground. Where's the bed? Yeah. It is not easy to do with my stick drift. Okay, that's up against the wall. Nice. The posters, yeah. Maybe we put... Get some lamps in here. It is a bit dark. I think I want a little... Let's put here the fireplace. There we go. What else do we want? Stick drift.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
How's that work? Now, let's put... Give ourselves a little cozy seating spot. That is in the wall. Let's try that. Okay. Better. See, this is coming together. It's coming together pretty nice. I'd live here. I'd go to this Airbnb. Such a cozy cabin with a view. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted. Just something kind of nice. You know? What is that? Quartzite. Oh, nice. Okay. You know, just some place I can relax a little bit. What? I would like to glitch a teleporter here. Put it on my nightstand. Let's put some... where are the... Ah, the rolled canvas. Kind of looks like blankets or something. Cement bags kind of look like pillows. In a way. So we can... let's do this. Put that there. Where's that other canvas? There you go. And a rug blanket. I don't like, let's get rid of the rug. There you go. Ooh, let's look how it looks in daytime. So they changed the way it looks like looking out of windows. And I prefer it now. It looks like much more crisp and clear. It used to look kind of muddied. You don't see these trees too often, the ones with the icicles. Okay. What else do I want? What else do I want to add? We could make this look like some candles. Oh, these are new. Huh, you can just have like cables hanging. That's neat. I've not seen these. I think I unlocked these last time, and I just never looked at this stuff. That's cool. I wouldn't put them here, but I do like that that's an option now. Is not aligned with the couch. Yeah, electrical wires near the bed probably isn't a good idea, especially when every 5 minutes we have some kind of storm. That probably, yeah, I'm not sure if that's the best, choice. Especially because also the walls are mostly windows. So, there is a large chance of disaster approaching. Let's see the kinds of things you'd build in Minecraft. I have not played much Minecraft, so I would be such a baby when it comes to that game. Like, I couldn't tell you the recipe for a chest. That is how little I've played. But it would be fun. I've thought about it occasionally. As a creative mode. That would be fun. I know Wivey has wanted to start a like a server for a long time. Like a community server. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of this stuff is new. Oh, look at that. Like, you could use that as like a water tank or something. Atlantidium refiner. Looks cool. I don't think it's functional, but yeah, it definitely wouldn't be. Oh, this is huge! I thought this was gonna be like a small little wall thing. But no, this is like giant. You could glitch this so that it's smaller, but oversized spool? Neat. I did not look at these items. Oversized cog. Monitor stack. Oh, that's actually dope. I love that. Not for this build, but it's neat. I'll have to make like a I'll have to make a I don't even know what you'd call that. Like grunge tech build or something. Let us we're into BRB for a minute. I know ads played a little bit ago, but let's I have to go to the bathroom. So if you guys need to take a little break, stand up, stretch, etc., now's a perfect time to go do so. And we will be
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good one. Hope you had a nice little break. I saw someone earlier do some neat things with hologram animals. Oh, yeah. It's probably with the Wonder Projector. I love the Wonder Projector. What a good addition. Also, I'm like almost out of room. You can resize this. But you can, anything that you've saved as a wonder, which none of my wonders, what happened to my wonders? They're all gone? My discoveries are gone? That's a bummer. I know what's weird is, like, we saw a, we went to a base yesterday where my Wonder Projector still had stuff on it, so that's strange. Anyway, typically anything that you've, like, found, like that you've scanned, you can select one of these. For people that don't know. Personal records. You can assign anything that you have found, whether that's like flora, fauna, even a planet. Like you'll see it says L3 add to wonders. You can add them there, and then you can put that here, and it like projects it. It's really cool. I actually saw someone made one of the new ships, and they attached like a wonder projector to it, and so they have like a fish or something on top of their ship. It looked really cool. But anyway, that's weird. That must hopefully just a glitch. Hopefully something that can be restored fairly easily. We hope. Now this. What do I want? What do I want to do here? Do I want to do anything here? We could just cover it with, like, shrubs. Rubber? Oh, wow. Large. Mangrove roots. Also large. Looks cool. Twisted jungle tree. Neat. I do. I've unlocked so much stuff. Yes. I haven't even seen these. This is dope. A lot of the stuff you can get from using Quicksilver. Also, hold on. Before I forget. Mountain cabin. There you go. That way I remember, and I don't get lost again. We should also build like a landing pad. Okay, anomaly. I haven't done any of the mission stuff with Quicksilver. Yeah. Yep. That's fair. I wonder, in creative mode, can you unlock everything with Quicksilver? Like, without having to do any of those missions? I don't actually know. Probably. You actually might, yeah, you might not, they actually might all be unlocked, now that I think about it. Yeah, well, all this stuff was all Quicksilver, but I have pretty much everything unlocked. But I will admit, I cheated a bit. I cheated just a tiny, tiny bit. Basically, I now actually have quite a bit of Quicksilver. I now have 32,000. Before I did not. I had a few thousand, like I think I had 5 or 10,000, and I started. There's a way you can. So the only way you can get Quicksilver is by completing these missions. That's the Quicksilver symbol there. They typically have one weekend mission, and then you have like 3 that you can do within a week, which is symbolized by these things, these 3 things. As long as that symbol is there, it means that, like, they'll eventually, one of the symbols will go away. That means, as long as the symbol is there, it means that there's a mission that you can do to earn Quicksilver. Well, currently I have multiplayer turned off, as you can see, because nobody's here. Every time you get in and out of a ship, it makes a save. You can see it says restore point saved. What I would do is save scum, basically. So, and it's weird how this works, but I had enough Quicksilver to buy at least the most expensive things, which was like a few thousand. I think it's like 3,000 to 5,000. So I had about like 10k Quicksilver that I did earn by doing missions. And then what you can do is, if you go to create exotic items from Quicksilver, you buy whatever you want. You can buy as much as you want with the Quicksilver you have. And then what you do, because you've like made a save when you exit out of your vehicle, you go to options, reload autosave, and it will restart you from when you got out of your ship. But your Quicksilver will be restored. But then when you go back to the shop, you can't buy those anymore. It just says available, and you can get it for free. So I did that. Mostly because, listen. Mostly because, one, it's just cosmetics. It's not like they're game-breaking things. It's just cosmetic. And it takes forever to earn enough Quicksilver to get everything. It would take you probably months to years. A year, at least, of doing Quicksilver missions every weekend to make sure you like could get everything, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That is too long. So anyway, I did that instead. But what is nice, for those that don't know, all of this stuff, I think that's what burned me out a long time ago. Yeah. Well, I was just like, there is no way. Thank you for teaching me how to cheese it. Yeah, you're welcome. It's just like, I mean, I get why, because they want people playing their game, right? But like, doing these missions it's not my favorite thing, as well as the fact that they like limit you behind, well, you can only do so many per week where you can earn. And you get like, how much Quicksilver? 400 per mission, and then on the weekend there will be one that's maybe worth like 1,000 or like 1,300 or something. So it like, to get everything, it takes forever. And especially now, they've added so much that it's just like, okay, there's, you know, it's gonna take me forever. Some of them aren't very expensive. Some of them are only 60, but that's like the little name tag titles. But like the cosmetic items that like you can wear, the base items, those are usually more expensive. I think there are some that are a few thousand each. So like, it's too much. You do unlock them for every save though, which is nice. So once you've unlocked them, you can unlock them for free on every save. Same thing with your Twitch rewards or expedition rewards. You can unlock them the expedition rewards you can unlock on every save. Same thing with Twitch stuff. But you can only do it once. Like, you can only unlock it once per save. Anyway. That's how I choose Quicksilver. Because I was like, it's not like this is a multiplayer game where it's like, this gives me an advantage over somebody for having different base parts. So, anyway. So I don't feel bad about it. You have so much jet power. This is because, so at the anomaly, you get extra. Like, they give you additional. But I do have the, I do have that cake stuff that I was mentioning earlier, but I don't think that counts right now. This is just because I'm in the anomaly. I'm fairly positive. I think they give you enough so that you can, like, if you wish, you can, like, get up here. Instead of, like, climbing up the stairs, you can just, like, jetpack your way up here. But I remember people were, like, kind of upset. Not upset, but a lot of people commented on it. They added this little teleporter here to take you up on the, this little balcony. And I remember when they did that, so many people were like, but it was such a rite of passage, like, when I had enough jetpack to, like, get up here. But they... Oh. That's weird. But the room didn't load. Now it's loaded. Also, if you guys don't know, this is where you can scrap your multi-tools if you have one that you want to. But make sure it shows you in the center here whatever multi-tool you have equipped currently. So, like, just make sure you don't accidentally like scrap something that you want to keep. But when did they add that? OMG, I'm getting on right now. They added that a few updates ago. And you get some upgrades for your multi-tool, and I think maybe some units or something. I can't remember. But yeah, that's a new thing. Newer. Within the last year, for sure. I don't remember what update it was, but... there are 3 multi-tools burning a hole in my pocket. And actually, hold on, Bear. Let me show you something that you might like even more. Let me show you something that you might like even more. Is this the cabin? That's the cabin. Good to know. I don't necessarily need all the ones I got from drops. Yeah, true. There's something else they added. I think with the same update. I'm gonna build a landing pad. But let me show you something that you might like, Bear, / everyone else. There is another base part that's actually been in the game for a while. The weapon rack. If you put this in your base, it is a multi-tool archive. So it shows you what you have equipped, and then what you have in your storage rack, and you can just archive multi-tools if you want to keep them. So, like, if you don't want to sell them, but you just don't want them in your inventory, you can store them here. I just learned last night that there are brakes on the ships. Love it. There are. So in the case you have too many and you're like, okay, but I like this. Like, this was a multi-tool that I got from one of the expeditions, which I love. I think it looks really cool, but like, I have my other multi-tools are better, and I don't really want to like take the time to upgrade this one. So I just store it because I don't want to get rid of it. You know. I still have a staff. Staffs are cool. I like them. I was using this other one a lot last time because it kind of matches my Gek. Hold on, let me get out of here for a second. There you go. There you can see it better. I like that it has the blue light. And he kind of like matches his little cloak and stuff. I like it. But my other weapons I think are stronger. So I haven't like put as much into this. This game is like Stardew all over. I had over 100 hours in the game before I learned that you could date. I never spoke to anyone else I had to. When I played it once on stream, Stardew. I didn't talk to anybody. I did know you could date them. I was just like, I'm not going to talk to any of you. I'm not going to, I don't really want to talk to any of you. So that was more on me, I guess.
Technology recharge.
By the way, we're going to go probably for another like 15-20 minutes or so. Gives people a chance if they were a little late to stream, they might still get their drops. But we'll probably go for another 15-20. Wow, I was just like, look, I'm here to farm. I'm here to work. So yeah, I basically did, but I only played it once. Like I literally only had one Stardew stream. Shane for like, if you like typo. Shane for life. That's probably what it is. That's my bet. That is perfect. The Frodo, no. I love that. Thank you for using those, Magical. Thank you for the bits. I love those. They rarely get used, so thank you. Oh gosh, the Frodo now is just too good. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, meh. I'm here to farm. Not here to make friends. Friends don't pay my bills. I'm gonna say that when I get to Australia. Just kidding. Look at this, is looking pretty cozy. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who plays Stardew like that. Yeah. We definitely need to add more to make this cozy. But yeah, I was just like, meh. Meh. Do I really want to talk to everyone? Not really. So I was just learning mechanics and stuff anyway, so I was just like, I'm just not gonna talk to anyone. Pretty much any farming sim, I don't speak to anyone unless I have to. There's a few where I'll talk to more. It just, I don't know. I feel like even when I played, My Time at Sandrock. There we go. When I played My Time at Sandrock, I was like on a mission. I did talk to people, but I didn't really like spend that much time talking to them. But I didn't like romance anyone. I was like, I am here to work. Typically when I'm playing a game, I have to do every aspect of it. That's fair. That's fair. I think I don't know. The characters have to really, like, be interesting to me. And I feel like Stardew doesn't do it for me. My Time at Sandrock, same thing. Burgess was my boy in Sandrock. Burgess, is that the police, like sheriff? Burgess. No, the water guy. Is that the guy who would walk around and like he would make sure? I think yes. Yeah. He like tells you about the water tank. Yeah. Right. Okay. Very cool. My time at the new one. I'm curious about that one. I hope it's gonna be good. The graphics look a lot different. And I hope it's good. In Witcher 3, a lot of the NPCs are interesting to talk to. That's probably the only game where I went out of my way to talk to them. I'll talk to NPCs in a narrative game. I definitely will talk to NPCs. I feel like it's some of the farm sims and stuff. Those are when I'm like, I don't know, yeah. Get off my property. It looks realistic. It's weird. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that though. It could either go great or terribly. I wonder how the character customization is going to be. If it's going to be as, well, I was going to say good? I don't know if good is the word. I don't know if you saw, do you remember my character from My Time at Sandrock? Sandrock and Portia felt very satisfying. I felt like everything I was crafting was genuinely changing the town. That part is neat, I think. That part is really cool of those games. It does feel like you have like an effect on things. And I do tend to like the 3D over like 2D in comparison to like Stardew. But yeah, it seems like it felt like you had more of an effect on things. I also liked like making the different items for people, as well as then I liked going in and checking the like every week where you could go in and inspect other people's builds and stuff. I thought that was kind of fun. Never finished Sandrock. I did finish and enjoyed Portia though. I definitely did not finish Sandrock, and I've never played Portia. Have I tried Sunhaven? I have not. I've heard of it. That comes up a lot on like recommendations for cozy games. Sunhaven. Yeah, I haven't played this. Yeah, but I have seen or like heard people talk about it. That was very interesting because each farm was different. Ooh. That is pretty cool. I like Sunhaven. Another game I never finished though. Fair. The graphics look cool. I really like the environments and stuff. You would have a standard farm, but your farm in the other lands were different. Oven lands could be a place, so I went with it, and then I realized other. Trying to remember. Elven. Currently burning phone. No. Oven, other, Elven, same. To be fair, there aren't many games I have finished. I usually end up getting distracted and moving on to something else. Fair. I try to finish games. I do get distracted. Occasionally. Or as on stream, if I feel like people aren't enjoying a game I'm playing, I'll move on to something else. But I generally try to finish games, especially if it's like a narrative game. Like, I do want to go back to the altars. In the Elven farm, you weren't growing crops to sell, you were growing them to lure in animals, which would then give you expensive items. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's a neat mechanic. I was looking on my Steam wish list to see if there were any farm sims that I have like saved here, but not really. Solar Punk, which I would really like to play. I played the demo and I really enjoyed that. Moonlight Peaks, on the fence. I did watch someone play a demo of it and I thought that was pretty neat. Took me like 3 years, but I did finish Witcher 3, finished Subnautica, The Witness, and some short indie games. Nice. Those are well, I've never played Witcher. I've heard great things about it. Same with Subnautica. The Witness I never finished. I did enjoy it though. I just got so stuck at some point where I was like, okay, I think I'm done. I've had enough. I've had enough. But I liked what I played. Yeah, I'm not saying there's not many farm sims that I have on my wish list right now. A lot more action and adventure type games. Witcher 3, Subnautica, and The Witness are all my top 5 games. I mean, it sounds like a great pick. Roots of Pacha. A friend of mine streamed it. A few streams of it anyways. And yeah, it looks interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's a side note. Let's move some stuff to my freighter. Because we have no room. Valheim is fun too. I've seen quite a bit of Valheim. Also the Survivalist, which I've never heard of, and Astroneer. I've seen a bit about the Astroneer. There's like a game that has like an Astroneer DLC or something coming out. I can't remember what that is. There was a game I was about to mention. Oh, what did we play? It's very Valheim-y, very Valheim-y / Skyrim adjacent. I think it has a "the" in it. Maybe an E. I think it also has an E, apart from the. Wait for it. Where is it? I just went through all of my games on Steam and I don't see it. By playtime. No, it is already sorted by playtime. Enshrouded. Okay, it doesn't have a the. But it did have an E. So. Same. Enshrouded was pretty good. I never finished it. Because it's still in early access, I believe, but. It was great. Very much enjoyed it. I'd like to play more of it sometime. But friends, that's probably gonna be it for us today. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. Let me save this real fast. And it could, yeah. It ran really well on it. I was pretty impressed. So tomorrow we won't be back in No Man's Sky. We might return to it when the expedition goes live, maybe, but I'm not positive. It depends. The plan is to go back to like the root trees are dead, maybe the altars, something like that. In the meantime, while I figure out what we do next. So, anyway. But before we go, let me give a couple of thank yous to Wemble, thank you so much for the raid earlier. Joss, thank you for the 41 months. Appreciate it. Dai Jinji, thank you so much for the raid and the follow. Hope to check out one of your streams. Minister Lathan, thank you so much for the follow. Madrigal for the 151 bits. Anonymous for the $40 going towards our Lego stream. I'll have to order some Lego and prepare for that. We've got our 10 episode podcast next as our stretch goal. And then after that will be K-pop Demon Hunters. So friends, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support and being here. I hope you guys are excited about the fact that I purchased the tickets. We'll probably play that video a few more times this week as people who haven't seen it pop in. But I've already posted it on my Instagram and my TikTok. But friends, that is it for us today. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow. I believe YV is streaming tonight. So we you know, if for those who will pop in, I hope to see you guys there. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Are you going to post it? Yeah, I will. Tomorrow I'll probably post it as an announcement. Yeah, I'll post it tomorrow. But friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!